Hi there, Apeksha. Great job writing these brand new essays for your IELTS preparation. Great work. Nice to see you working really hard and trying to apply everything that you've been learning in the course. So let's get straight into your corrections and see what you have written. The topic is, some people think that schools have to be more entertaining while others think their sole purpose is to educate. Which do you agree with? And here's what you wrote. It is argued by some that educational institutions have to combine fun-filled activities with education, whereas few other category of people prefer to have only course studies for their wards. Okay, there are some really good elements to this opening sentence. I like that you use the expression fun-filled activities. Well done. Educational institutions, very nice. But there's a problem with that second sentence. Basically, you should have combined it with the first sentence. So, in other words, no full stop after education, lowercase w for whereas, and then it's incorrect to say few other category of people. You could have just simply said while others prefer. And it's clear that you're talking about people. Let's see, or you could have just said, well, some people, because you never used it in the first sentence. So yeah, some people prefer to have only course studies for their wards. All right. I believe that schools have to include cultural activities and brain relaxing activities for the overall development of children. Okay, now since these are the same noun, you could have just said cultural and relaxing activities. We don't really call it brain relaxing activities. We just call them relaxing activities. So cultural and relaxing activities for the overall development of children. This essay will analyze the issues and examples from different schools and other sources. Okay, nicely done there. Firstly, we all are aware of the fact that education is all about dedication and repetition. At some point of time, learning can get monotonous and dull if it is not blended with entertainment. This is because it is only through fun-filled activities that assimilation of information is made simpler and interesting to students. I really like that sentence. For example, a recent research, now research is uncountable, so there's no A in front of a recent. So recent research from Kenya indicates that most of the schools have shown drastic progress in their academic grades when entertaining activities were included in their curriculum. Okay, it's a really nice example. There are just a couple of structural words you could have left out. So I already said it's just recent research indicates that most schools, okay, we use most of the in a different context, have shown drastic progress without so it might help to review some rules about articles like the and so you can see when they are used. Okay, then, therefore education increases knowledge, but relaxing activities helps in improving their brain power. Now, I'm going to comment about the use of the word relaxing. You said fun-filled activities and interesting and simpler, but you never really talked about relaxing, because sometimes an activity that is fun isn't relaxing at all, is it? Sometimes it gets you pumped, it gets you energized, and it's not relaxing. So that's not the word I would have used here. You didn't make it clear anywhere in the paragraph that you were talking about relaxation anywhere, really. Okay, moving on to your second body. Secondly, it is true that knowledge is the key to success, but at the same time, creativity and practical learning also play, not plays, a vital role in the progress. This is due to the fact that the curiosity, no, just curiosity, and also progress, not the progress. So progress, curiosity can be enhanced only through fun activities that help them relax their brain and also motivate students to learn better. It's motivate here because it helps the activities that help them motivate students, okay? So the bare infinitive here. Take, for example, the use of visual media and interactive technologies in teaching which help children think faster and explore the world. So you needed that little relative pronoun there. Consequently, acquiring knowledge through such programs changes a child's perspectives towards learning. Okay, very nice. Some nice vocabulary. I really like that you have applied the structure throughout the entire essay. I'm referring to the acronym in the online course, so well done there. Let's take a look at your conclusion. To conclude, from the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that it is all about making education even more interesting for students to not only remember the course content singular, but also to relate every fun-filled event to a topic that was discussed in class. All right, really nicely done. Well done. All right, let's move on to your second topic. Okay, so it is commonly believed that children learn and adapt things faster when taught in an entertaining manner than through reading. I agree with the thought that fun-filled activities motivate, with a singular, with a plural verb, no S, a child to learn better and gain practical knowledge. This essay will analyze the issues and examples from university. So nicely done there. Let's look at the rest of the essay. Firstly, though reading is one of the best sources, plural, for development of better skills in a child, an approach through playing games on consoles and PlayStations can be more effective. This is because, no comma here, children develop active skills and spatial awareness when given a chance to play. For example, a recent study by the University of Melbourne showed that children playing for 3 hours a week on consoles such as Sony PlayStation performed, 20% better in their psychometric test. There's an H here. Therefore, the advantages of playing on game consoles, no S after game because it's acting like an adjective here. The advantages of playing on game consoles are clear, and this also gives an opportunity to progress in the areas neglected by reading. All right, now let's go on to your second paragraph. Secondly, it is often thought that reading helps in improving only the academic score of a child, whereas game consoles encourage children to play sports. This is due to the fact that these PlayStations involve physical activities which lead, no S there, to the development of cognitive and competitive skills in them. You didn't really need in them at all. The sentence was just fine without it. For instance, studies from Harvard University, not the studies, and university should be capitalized, stated that children playing, twice you have playing games, so just once, that children playing games on Xbox for a few hours, you needed the article A here, score 30% higher in their academic courses. Therefore, playing on consoles increases, okay, playing on consoles, that's your subject, increases children's physical and brain power too. Okay, it's nicely done. The grammar is pretty well controlled, so excellent job. Let's look at the rest of it. To conclude from the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that learning through interesting activities, plural, and reading can work wonders for children. Okay, Apeksha, so great job there. Very well done. Just a few little errors that I want you to correct. So what you need to do now at this point is create an error correction list where you write down everything that I have commented on that needs to be corrected. Then don't forget to correct these essays, and when you write your new tasks, send the corrected essays along with the new essays. Okay, and try to implement all of the corrections that I have made as much as possible. Remember, you need to do this, or you should try to do this, that's your aim, to do this within 24 hours so that you can really apply everything that you've learned. And this is the best way to help you improve and get ready for your test. So, great job. I can't wait to see your next essays.